wanted to take this blog video and share with you guys the lyrics and the story behind one of the new songs that's coming up on my new record. It's coming out in September. The lyrics are right above me up there. It's a song called Home, and it came from one of my favorite stories that Jesus tells in the Bible. It's a story about the lost son or the prodigal son, and I want to actually read it to you first before I get into it. And in Luke 15:11, it talks about the parable of the lost son, and it says, to illustrate the point further, Jesus told them this story. A man had 2 sons. The younger son told his father, I want my share of your estate now before you die. So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons. A few days later, this younger son packed all his belongings and moved to a distant land, and there he wasted all his money in wild living. About the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land, and he began to starve. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him, and the man sent him into his fields to feed the pigs. The young man became so hungry that even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him, but no one gave him anything. When he finally came to his senses, he said to himself, at home even the hired servants have food enough to spare, and here I am dying of hunger. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home to my father and say, Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you, and I am no longer worthy of being called your son. Please take me as a hired servant. So he returned home to his father, and while he was still a long way off, his father saw him coming. Filled with love and compassion, he ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. His son said to him, Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you, and I am no longer worthy of being called your son. But his father said to the servants, Quick, bring the finest robe in the house and put it on him. Get a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet, and kill the calf we have been fattening. We must celebrate with a feast. For this son of mine was dead, and now returned to life. He was lost, but now he is found. I love this story so much, not just because it talks about the redeeming grace of God, not just because it talks about God being a father and we his son. I just love how it depicts something. It says here that when he returned to his father, while he was a still long way off, while his son was still a long way off, the father saw him coming, and filled with love and compassion, he ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. And not once in all of the Bible, this is what I love about the story, that not once in all the Bible does it show that our God, who created these plants around me and the heavens and the earth, created us, not once does it show him in a hurry, like he has to run or like he has to get somewhere fast, but he's always at the right time. But that one time it shows God running is when he's running to greet his son that was lost. And I just imagine this father, maybe even every day his son left, just every day going out and looking down that road that his son went down, and just asking and just praying that he would come back one day, and that he would not shun his son or turn him away, that he would embrace him as his own once again, and kiss him and love him. And it's just such an amazing picture of how God loves us as his children. I just love that God has every right to shun us and to lose interest in us and to disown us, because of our disobedience. But because he loves us so much, there will always be his open arms open towards us. There will always be his love and always be his grace. And it's just an encouragement to you guys, and that's what this song's about. It's called Home, and I wrote it kind of feeling like quite a prodigal son myself at the time, just someone worthy to do what I do and be a worship leader and write songs that inspire him, just questioning God if he even made the right decision to allow me to do what I do, but just remembering that it's not about what I can't do, but it's all about what God can do. It's not about my lack, but it's all about God's abundance. And he loves you guys so much, and his arms are open today, and so just enjoy him and enjoy his love. God bless you guys.